Hey,
Hey.
how you doing? How you
I
doing?
don't know what that is. I really don't
No.
know what that is. But hi, guys. Hello. I know this seems really weird, us doing a Facebook Live, a YouTube, and a Twitch Live right now, but it's going to be an amazing couple of minutes. We're going to be hanging out with a certain artist that has really inspired us to want to be talented. Nay, I'm just kidding.
And Karla, this girl that we're about to feature and have on the show, she's no stranger to the Monster. She was part of the concert series, and also she actually had a single with somebody that we interviewed. Jason.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. I mean, with her soulful and sultry voice, the amazing images off of her Instagram and her YouTube channel. I mean, could we love her anymore? Hey, see what I did there? Talk about the rose amongst the thorns, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the one, the only, Reneé Dominique. Hey, Renee.
That was a really nice pun. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yay. Rico and I pride ourselves in our intros. It's about the only talent that we have. But anyway, with that being said, Renee, thanks for joining us. How have you been? How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. But I've been doing well, besides, this whole release and the music. I feel like I've been going through different phases since the quarantine started, and I feel like I'm on phase 5 already because it's been so long and just a lot of things happen. But overall, I'm well. I'm doing good, and I'm healthy, and my family's healthy, which is very important. No one got the COVID, which is great. But yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you.
With all the pandemic and everything,
Yeah.
did you pick up anything for your music? Is there anything that you tried to learn new? Did you try to learn the cello, the violin, the drums?
Not really. No, the thing is, I wish I could say that I did, so I can sound very productive. But honestly, I just started watching K-drama. And
Oh my God.
I always knew that I had to get into it, but it was only during this pandemic that I actually got into it. So yeah, if it was a skill, yeah, I guess.
Oh my gosh, she's one of those people. She's a convert. She's a K-drama convert. Okay, I mean, we barely have any time with you, so I want to get right to it. You said, as an artist, this is a really weird time, Renee. A lot of people, I mean, that aren't artists, that aren't creatives, are already struggling. So I can only imagine what it's like for people, especially in your field. And yet here you are dropping a song. Last month you dropped The Rose, which, by the way, the music video, incredible. That was giving me major euphoria 80s, just the most amazing vibes. I mean, was that part of your plan? Did you guys decide, like you with your management or your label or whatever, were you guys like, okay, you know what? We're going to drop this. We're going to drop the music video and we're just going to let it out there despite the pandemic. Like, what was the process behind The Rose?
Yeah, well, definitely this single is long overdue with the full release, but everything was done virtually. It's still similar to my creative process with my song with Jason Mraz. Everything was just through emails and endless chains, but of just back and forth revisions and co-writing with Bloom, the artist that I collaborated with. But yeah, I guess it was just like, hey, let's just release this. The pandemic is not going to stop us. And, thankfully, when it came to the music video, it was already GCQ at that time. So, the restrictions were lenient already. So it was still pretty challenging because, just with this whole COVID pandemic, it just adds so much cost to the production. With the rapid tests and all of that. Yeah, but it was great. We found a time that we can shoot. We made sure that we followed all the safety protocols, and it was just a one-day shoot. And in terms of conceptualizing, yeah, I conceptualized everything myself, and I passed it to our director, Jason Max. And yeah, for me, this is a very pivotal point in my journey and my career as an artist, because I think that a lot of my followers do know me for that easy listening ukulele guitar sound. But I've always loved pop. I've always loved to dance. I've always loved all things vintage. And I think that people who follow me do know that, with just the songs that I cover, they're all oldies. But I really just wanted to introduce that other side of me, because it's always been a part of who I am. It's not as if like, oh, I just want to try this for the sake of it or to hop on something. It's always been something that I've always wanted to share to my audience. And it's great because, even during a pandemic, nothing is impossible. So, yeah.
So are you making that announcement, Renee, that you're going to be a dance diva now? You're getting rid of the car, you're going to do...
Move over Madonna and Beyonce. Renee is here.
Oh my gosh.
Renee.
Well, here, to be fair, I love Beyonce. I love Lady Gaga. Just everyone, just, triple threats and people who can dance and sing. I don't know, maybe. I mean, yeah, why not? But I've loved dancing. Love to dance. I've always, loved dancing. So maybe if I can incorporate that to my music, then the better. Yeah. So.
I mean, the rose sounds like a club hit. So nice.
Yeah, I know. Too bad we can't like club in person, but we can just play it, in our homes and dance safely. I mean, that is what 2020 has been about. It's creating your own little environment in your room. Right. But Renee, I know you probably get this question a lot, but I'm so interested to know. I mean, your YouTube channel is incredible. You've got over 1 million subscribers. People love you over there. Like, you made your own little bubble of awesomeness with your subscribers, right? Who became fans of your music and your original music at that. And then you have that massive hit with Jason Mraz, which we all know. I mean, Jason Mraz is basically, we want to make him Filipino. Was there ever any pressure for you to be as successful as that collaboration was, to have anything as successful? Because like you said, this is a whole new side of you that you want people to see. Was that intentional? Because you wanted people to be like, okay, I'm not going to put this pressure on myself to have a massive hit like that. I'm going to in turn make something a little different, a little new. Like, did you ever at one point like sit down like, okay, this song is gigantic, 20 million plus views on the video. How am I going to move forward from this?
Yeah. No, I totally understand that. And as much as, I try my best as much as possible to not pressure myself to have the same achievement the way that, the Could I Love You Anymore has been doing. And, I think just my whole thing about being an artist is that I have different sides of me. And I think that's why I love this project, The Rose, so much, because it just, represents different sides of you. And I because you have different sides of you, there will always be a different outcome. And that's always something that I just tried to keep in mind, that, okay, this is going to be different. And I'm not going to put that same pressure, because this is something that's just completely far from what I previously did. And it's okay if the response is going to be different. I've always tried as an artist and as a YouTuber to not be about the numbers. I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and for some people it can be kind of long, and like, especially now, it's so easy to just gain followers and views and all of that. But I always just try to not be about the numbers, and all I want is to just put stuff out there and make it as authentic as possible, and whoever jives with it. And yeah, that's basically just what I've been about.
It's so cool that your approach to everything, that there are different sides of you. You don't try to fuse it all together, because it's going to end chop suey with a dance with your ukulele doing this while you're dancing. It don't sound right. But how do you compartmentalize that? Ooh, big words, Karla. Compartmentalize. But how do you do that? How do you? What's the mental aspect of things when it comes to that?
I think me, ever since I was young, I just always loved doing different things. And I've always just been very explorative. So I think when it comes to compartmentalizing, I guess I don't, because there are just different moods. I think that's just how I'd like to put it. As an artist, you have different moods. And sometimes if you're in the mood for something more mellow, if you want to pursue this kind of creative track, then you do that. But then something just pops up, and then your creative juices tell you to do something completely different, then you just go with that. So I think that because all of this are just different sides of me, I can be in that space completely without having to think of the other side, if that makes sense.
Being at the right space.
I wish we could have you for longer, because I feel like we would learn so much more. Renee, we know you're busy and you've got a lot of interviews lined up. So please invite everybody watching over on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch to, of course, stream the rose, to request for it over at RX. Just invite everybody, please, to check out
Yes,
the song.
guys, please do stream The Rose. It is up on all your favorite streaming platforms. Also, check out the music video. It's at youtube.com/Reneé Dominique. Also, I just uploaded a BTS for my music video recently, so check it out. Also, please do request it on Monster so that it can be played on the airwaves and more people can know more about it. And yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's at Hey I'm Renee. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. And yeah, like my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Reneé Dominique. Also, I do have a benefit concert coming this November 13. Do follow me to know more about it.
All right, Renee.
Yeah.
You have any greetings? Do you want to greet your friends? Go ahead. It's your chance.
Yeah, thanks to all of my followers who are watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know I love you guys. And yes, stay safe.
There we go.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. And congratulations. The music video is incredible. The song is amazing. We can't wait for more music from you. So take care, okay? When all is safe and well, you will hang out with us.
Yes, for sure. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
Bye.
busy girl. My
Oh
goodness.
my God. Yes, it was short.
Collaboration,
It
Karla.
was short but sweet and super substantial. Oh, I feel like we learned quite a bit, you know, with the limited time that we have. But we hope you monsters enjoyed that episode. I mean, we love bringing all of your favorite artists on here so that you can hang out with them as well and know more about them. But yeah, thank you to Reneé Dominique. I love her.
Yeah. I mean, we learned a lot about YouTube life. It's not all about the numbers, you know.
Yeah, very important. Very, very important.
There and getting your work done. But till then, we'll catch you again tomorrow on the show. And that's a show for us. For everybody on Facebook watching us and listening on air, we got to go wrap up the show. Thank you to Reneé Dominique for dropping by on a Thursday. We got a big show again tomorrow. Till then, she is Karla Aguas.
He's Rico Robles live. Look at me. I'm doing the Vogue or whatever it's called.
Hey, look at you, Reneé Dominique. We leave you with this one, The Rose.